What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Movie Fanatics. And look who's here. The co-host has made his triumphant return. It's Michael. What's up, man?
Doing good. I've been away for a few weeks because I had the NXT show 2 weeks ago, and of course I was sick with bronchitis. So,
but I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, though, my guy.
Yeah. So Noah had to fill in.
But you're back. So, All right. So we got some news to talk about tonight. Rush Hour 4 is in development. That was kind of shocking. A new live-action TMNT's coming out, and Tim Allen on his experience with Toy Story 5. So, but like always, you guys know how we start the show.
Yeah, Jake, first, I'm already well.
Yeah, he's already better. So
I just got a lingering cough, though, but it's going to linger because that's what it does.
Yep. And thank you for the thumbs up, Jay. What were your thoughts on Wicked for Good? I am still going to post my review. I probably will do that right after we log off.
But he said also got to see a press screen of Avatar Fire and Ash. I love the movie. I enjoyed this movie more than Way of the Water.
Or Way of Water. Either way. But I'm still really looking forward to Fire and Ash. I mean, that trailer got me. I'm on over.
Yeah, I'm not seeing no Avatar in the theater because it's long run time, and you get the trailers. It's gonna be you're gonna be in the theater for 4 hours.
Well, at least for my case, I'll probably be there for at least 3.5 hours. Mm-hmm. I think I was there for Killers of the Flower Moon. I think at most I was there for like 3 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, because it's a long ass movie, literally 3.5 hours.
Oh no! What's up?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Thank you for helping out on the last episode.
Yep.
You always good. Podcast will be making a return soon.
Yes, that's right. So if you guys are not subscribed to Michael's channel, go check out his channel, and also be sure to catch the Bell Call podcast.
Fuck you, Jacob.
Oh God, I love this guy.
Jacob, you're gonna be shocked. I actually watched a good movie.
We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
That Mike sent me, what you're gonna be shocked at.
We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Jacob, by the time keep coughing, probably start a drinking game. Now I hope.
My God, that's hilarious.
I hope you get coughing, Jacob.
Whoa!
No.
Get out of here with that.
No, just kidding.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get to the box office here in just a second. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, let's just get right to it. Box office.
There we go.
This was a big weekend for the box office. So, let's just get right to it. So, coming in first place, Zootopia 2 with $100 million gross domestically. Dude, let's look at the worldwide gross for this thing.
The numbers is being slow.
Hold on. No, don't do that, Jacob. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Got to drive and listen to music. See you boys later. Well, thanks for stopping in, Jacob. I appreciate you, my guy. And Chaotic World, Michael Entity is in the building. What's up, brother?
I was like, Jacob, then get out of here.
Anyways, but yeah, Zootopia 2 has made $589 million worldwide so far. That is insane. But I mean, I kind of figured it was going to make money anyway because the first film made $1 billion back when it came out for deservedly so reasons. I didn't think this one was as good, but a sequel that lived up to the hype and was worth the wait. I'll say that for sure. I did post a short review for that after I went and saw it, so go check that out.
I am not surprised by this.
I'm glad it's making money. And dude, can I actually tell you a funny story? So, the roads were shitty when we were going to see this because we had a snowstorm in my area a few days ago. So by the time we left the movie, we had to literally drive under 20 miles an hour, mainly because of the fact that the roads were icy. But also the other part of the story, I didn't think we'd had to order tickets ahead of time. But when we got there, almost all the seats were taken. So we settled for the second row of the theater. But thankfully it was in one of the smaller screens, so I didn't have to worry about it. Like having to turn my neck at every consecutive angle.
Hunter says, what are the chances that Zootopia 2 cracks $1 billion before the end of the year? It's not.
It probably will if I'm really thinking about it. Like, this movie made money. So I think this is going to make $1 billion. Like, I didn't think Moana 2 was going to crack $1 billion, but guess what? It did. So if Moana 2 can crack $1 billion, Zootopia 2 might as well.
Jay Pillion says our theater wasn't too bad for Zootopia 2 IMAX view. It's in IMAX?
Well, yeah, there was IMAX showings for it.
I didn't know.
But, dude, like, the theaters were just packed out for the weekend because of this movie. And also, for the next movie we're going to talk about here on this list is Wicked for Good with a 58% drop. Makes sense why, because of the fact that Zootopia 2 is also out for the weekend. Over $300 million made. Yep, by the way. What's up, Ethan? Yeah, and I did see this movie.
This movie's going to make $1 billion. This going to hit the billion.
Okay, now that one I'll disagree with you on. Zootopia 2 is going to make $1 billion. This one's not going to come close. Like, if you look at the numbers right now, I really don't think so. Because we have Five Nights at Freddy's this weekend. That's going to make money. And then in 2 weeks, Avatar Fire and Ash. And like $2 billion within the snap of 2 fingers. Yeah,
I see. I see your point. I think Avatar is going to hit that billion, of course.
It's gonna make $2 billion.
As much as I want Wicked for Good to hit that billion.
We would want it to, but then, like I said, at the same time, it doesn't help that we have so much competition.
I haven't seen the film yet. I heard it's good. Some people said it's not as good as the first. But I've heard, like the first, was more for the songs than the story. This one I heard is more of the story than the songs.
The story is a little bit messy, I will admit. I don't think it's as good as the first, but I thought it was very, very good. But it's not quite as good as the first. But stay tuned for a short review. I probably will post that once we're done here.
Jay says I'm going to go see SpongeBob and David next week. 2 films that I have no interest in.
SpongeBob, I'm probably going to go see, but the David movie, that's the Angel Studios animated movie, if I'm not mistaken, I don't care.
That smells bomb.
I don't care. Give me, because next week Anaconda comes out. Give me that. I want to see Anaconda.
Wait, Anaconda comes out next week?
The week after David does.
Oh,
it comes out on Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Give me Anaconda. I want to see Anaconda.
Watch that. I'd rather watch Anaconda over.
Actually, another one. Give me Marty Supreme. I want to see Marty Supreme. Please.
I heard that's been getting good reviews.
A lot of people are saying it's the best movie of the year so far. So, who knows?
You might have some contenders for best movies of the year.
I already do. Like, my top 5, honestly, could all be number 1 at this point. Anyways.
Contenders is still my number 1 of the year.
Yeah. But anyways, let's continue. Now You See Me, Now You Don't with a 23% drop. I did go see this. I really enjoyed it. 159 worldwide. Not bad.
Not as good as the
Not
first
too
two.
Bad. What?
Not as good as the first 2?
I like this one more than 2. I don't like it as much as the first one. I mean, it kind of do the same thing as the first 2, where the plot is so contrived. But also, I didn't really like her villainous character played by Rosamund Pike. I thought she was such a cliched villain. But other than that, though, I had a lot of fun.
Now you think they'll do a fourth one?
I really think they're going to do a fourth one at this point. I mean, they were confident with this movie. So, and you know what? I would not mind a fourth one at this point. I would not mind it.
I thought this film wouldn't do good since the second one came out like what, 2016? 2014?
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
I didn't think it would do well either, but people responded. So, and I'm glad it did well. All right, let's go to the next one. Predator Badlands with a 26% drop, or was that 28?
26% drop.
Didn't quite break even with the budget. I'm still glad it didn't. I'm still glad it at least made some money.
Yeah,
but because I thought it was great.
Would you say it's underperforming?
Kind of in a way, but I'll say it's good that it passed its budget. Because the budget for this thing was $105 million. But it didn't quite break even just yet. Hunter says, I've seen both Marty Supreme and Anaconda. Anaconda's a fun movie. Marty Supreme is great. Chalamet might actually get Best Actor. That's what people are saying. Who knows? But anyways, let's go to the next one.
Do you think they'll make another Predator film after this or no?
I think they might. I mean, Dan Trachtenberg has plans for another Alien versus Predator movie. So this one breaks my heart. The Running Man is bombing.
35% drop. Yeah, it's bombing.
Dude, that makes me so sad.
I haven't seen the movie yet. I want to go see it, but at this point, since it's bombing, it might get taken out of theaters pretty quick.
I would still say go see it. Like, I'm really sad this movie is bombing, dude. I actually really loved this movie. Like, I know a lot of people really didn't like it. I loved it.
No, that trailer was awesome.
Now, don't go. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this straight off. Because I still do want you to go see this movie.
It's nothing like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
That, but also don't go in expecting Edgar Wright style all over the place. Because this movie is pretty straightforward for an Edgar Wright movie.
And it doesn't feel like an Edgar Wright movie.
Yes, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
You know, this might become a cult, might have a cult following, just like Edgar Wright's, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That bombed, and then it got a cult following. I think this might lead in that same path.
It might, honestly, for sure. I think I'd honestly agree with you. But I was planning on seeing this movie again, but it's already gone from my theater. So,
I've heard good things about it.
I'm upset about that. More of you really should have seen this movie in theaters. Anyways, I mean, I get that we had competition, but you guys really should have supported Running Man.
It's Edgar Wright. You gotta support Edgar Wright.
Exactly. Eternity.
Okay. This says my theater might be dropping Running Man this week.
Does your Alamo Drafthouse still have it or no?
Checking right now.
I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess no.
No, it got dropped.
Damn it!
They put out the showtimes for this week. Running Man is gone.
Damn it! Well, it probably will be on streaming here in a couple of weeks, so there you go. But Eternity, that's a movie I do want to check out. The trailers really intrigued me, and I've heard it's very good.
Yeah, the plot intrigues me.
Basically a romantic comedy that's taking place in the afterlife.
Yeah, my Alamo Drafthouse has it because we get A24 films.
Lucky bastard. I barely get A24 films.
They took out Running Man, but I'm like, oh, let's get a screening of Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, so we can sit there for 4 hours. Yeah,
I mean, Kill Bill's a classic.
I'd rather watch The Running Man than sit through Kill Bill for 4 hours. If I wanted to watch Kill Bill, I'll just watch it in the parts, Volume 1, Volume 2.
There you go. But anyways, yeah, Eternity came out to an early screening a month ago, and my wife went to it. Nice.
Did she say it was good?
I mean, I got the trailer for this in front of the Smashing Machine, but of course, go figure, my theater didn't get this because they doubled up showtimes for Zootopia.
Yeah, Jay, let us know if your wife said that the movie was good.
Let's see, a 34% drop for Rental Family.
Now, I've heard pretty good things about this film.
I've heard a lot of good things about this one. This one, I've heard that it might get Brendan Fraser another Oscar nod, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways.
My Alamo Drafthouse does not have it.
Well, my theater's not playing it either, so.
Yeah,
but $7 million, yeah, this one didn't do too well.
Back to The Running Man. Tomorrow is the last day that my Alamo is going to have screens for it.
You might as well go to that then. But wait, what's the time though?
There's a 2:30 screening and a 6 p.m. screening.
That's actually not too terrible.
I'll just wait until it comes out on 4K.
Again, dude, it's coming out on streaming in a couple of weeks, so. And a movie that you were going to go see, Begonia, is already out on streaming.
Yep, but I'll wait to get it on 4K.
I already got that Steelbook pre-ordered.
That Steelbook looks nice, though.
I had to take it up on it, man. Let's see. Wake Up Dead Man with $1.5 million. Looks limited theatrical run. We got Rental Family and Sarah's Oil here too. Seeing Sarah's Oil, not yet. Not yet. Rental Family.
Eternity is very charming.
Nice. And by the way, what's up, Joel?
Joel.
Dark Room Reviews. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Wake Up Dead Man made $2.5 million for the box office because of its limited theatrical run. It will be on Netflix next week for anyone that missed it in theaters.
Next Tuesday,
and that would be me. I missed it in theaters, so I'll be watching it on Netflix next week.
That's next Tuesday, right? The 12th?
Next Friday.
Oh, next Friday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, next Friday the 12th. I'll be watching it then.
Yes, I do have an AMC and Regal. The AMC by me is near my job, and the Regal is on the other side of the island. It's quite a ride.
Yeah,
I go to Alamo because it's a 5-10 minute walk from my house.
There you go, easy. Anyways, Jay says I got a screener of Wake Up Dead Man. Nice.
Hunter, the only time that I will go to AMC is, if I want to catch a movie, if I get out of work, if I want to go see a movie, go to AMC. It's at the mall by me. So
there you go. All right, let's go to the next one. Just a couple more to cover. Hamnet. I think that also just had a little limited theatrical run until this week, which is its wide release.
Never heard of this. Never seen a trailer.
This is another pretty big Oscar frontrunner. So
I've not heard anything about this film.
I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I mean, again, it is another Oscar frontrunner.
Wife of William Shakespeare grapples with the loss of her only son, Hamnet.
Let's see. Saw the trailer for Hamnet at my IMAX. Nice. Oh, Darkroom Reviewer saw the movie Playdate with Alan Richardson and Kevin James and said it was pretty bad. I did not bother. Just by the concept of it, I'm like, that looks terrible. So I'm just not going to bother with that movie.
Is that on
it's on Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah, I didn't even bother.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
I mean, I love Alan Richardson and I like Kevin James.
Really?
But
Alan Tudyk is in this?
Yeah, I'm still going to pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
that poster looks awful.
I mean, I was kind of curious because I like those two guys, but again, after what I've heard about it, I'm like, no, thank you.
That poster looks photoshopped to hell.
Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the last couple before we get into our first topic.
Sisu,
Road to Revenge.
I know you want to see this film.
My theater didn't play it, and for the closest theater near me, it's already out of theaters.
Not surprised.
Yeah, this movie didn't do well. I mean, I'm a big fan of the first film, so I don't know. We'll see.
Joel says it's Jake Kelly out on Netflix. I don't know.
That'll be out this week on Netflix. It'll be on Netflix on Friday. But yeah, I'll definitely wait until streaming to watch Sisu Road to Revenge like I did with the first movie.
I haven't watched the first one.
I really think you'll like the first one. Like I've heard this one is way goofier. Like it's like a Looney Tunes kind of cartoon action movie. But except they're like it's basically like a vehicular kind of movie. Like they're on like planes, trains, and cars. This is basically like a Sisu version of Mad Max Fury Road. And I'm like, sounds good to me. I want to see it. It says, Luke, for the love of everything holy, do not see Playdate. It's even worse than Skill House and Kinda Pregnant. Really? It can't be. It can't be, dude. Anyways.
Well, Kinda Pregnant is on his favorite movies list this year. I'm just kidding.
All right, but I think that'll pretty much cover everything else here.
Nuremberg, 36%. You know, I've heard pretty good things about this film, but the trailer, it didn't interest me. This might be up for Oscar contender, I heard.
It might, but I really don't know. Again, just depends on like what else is on the list for this year. Like, I don't think it's going to garner a Best Picture nomination. Like, I doubt that.
Black Phone 2, 66% drop.
That's already out on streaming, and it'll be on Blu-ray in a few weeks.
Now, did this underperform than the first
No, it made money.
It made its money back. Okay.
Yeah, this made money. So
did this make more than the first?
No, I think the first film made more than that.
131 million.
Let's look at the first one really quick before we go ahead and move on to our next topic.
131 million for Black Phone 2, 161. So it made $30 more.
$30 million less.
Oh, $30
than the first one. Yeah, $30 million less than the first one. So, Joel says Megan 2.0 was hot garbage. I kind of enjoyed it, but it's not all that great. It's not really all that great.
I still haven't watched the first since Luke sent it to me. Still haven't watched it.
I would say, honestly, just watch the first one. Because at least just watch the first one, honestly. The second one, it's fine, but it's not really worth it. Again, another movie that's already out on streaming.
It flopped.
No, it made money.
Oh, it made money?
It made money. Like, dude, if you think of the budget for those kinds of movies, like it's not a very big budget. So
this week we have
this week we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That's going to be number one, no question about it.
We have I think is that the only one that we have? Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
That's like the only big one that I know of, because I know Hamnet is supposed to get a wide release this weekend.
And Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
Which I'm sure will probably not make the top 10.
No.
Or not the top 10, the top 5.
Well, because it's a re-release, but they're just putting it all together, both films, into one movie.
Yeah, other than that, though, there's really not much else coming out besides Five Nights at Freddy's and Hamnet for the wide release. But we already know that Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be at the top.
Yeah, Hunter says one battle after another comes out on Blu-ray 4K January 20th.
Already pre-ordered. Already pre-ordered.
I gotta watch it.
Trust me, dude. Like it's actually way faster paced than you think.
At least I could pause the movie, like if I want to go to the bathroom or something.
But also another thing, maybe the first 40 minutes are a little slow, but after that, fast paced from then on out.
See, this is why I don't see like films that are like almost 3 hours in theaters, because let's just say, God forbid, if I had to go to the bathroom or get something, I don't want to miss anything.
Like I was worried that was going to happen for Killers of the Flower Moon because it's 3.5 hours. Didn't happen. So I was all good. But anyways, that is it for weekend box office. Like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That's going to be the number one this weekend. No question about it.
Yeah.
My prediction though, for how much it'll make, I think I'll say it best, probably about
80 million.
I'm saying domestically, first off. Probably 40.
Well, you got to count Thursday night previews.
Well, yeah, and also Thursday night preview night. I'm just guessing at least 40 million personally.
You think it'll be higher than that? Probably
I said, worldwide gross, it'll definitely be higher than 40 million. But as far as domestically, probably at best 40 million. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our first topic of the night. Rush Hour 4 is in development.
Yeah.
Did not see this coming.
I did not see this coming either. I mean, a lot of people were wanting Rush Hour 4, but since the third one, I haven't seen the third one since I heard the third one wasn't that great. I'm like, are they really gonna pull for a fourth one if they do it?
Well, I mean, I like the third one. Like, I know a lot of people. Oh shoot, we lost him again. Technical difficulties once again. Hunter says, I think FNAF 2 makes between 40 to 45 million domestically opening weekend.
So what were you
Tech difficulties?
Yeah. So what were you saying about the third one?
I think the third one is the weakest of the three, but I like the third one. But it doesn't match in quality with the first two.
Yeah, because I know that they go to Paris.
And it's got some good moments, but like I said, the first two are like classics. All right, let's go ahead. Being distributed by Paramount this go around, once again being directed by Brett Ratner. Because I have the collection set. Where's it at? Come here. Warner Brothers did the first three, or technically New Line Cinema, but Warner Brothers. So anyways, let's take a look at the rest of the article. It comes to us from Deadline.
Which I don't know why, because it was released by New Line.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the article. What happened?
Let's try it again. Always technical difficulties with Deadline.
Jay says, Ratner again. I was hoping for Chris Nolan's take on Rush Hour. There's no way that Christopher Nolan would direct a Rush Hour movie. There's no way.
Directing that. It's gonna be,
there's no way that Christopher Nolan would direct these kinds of movies.
That's his.
All right.
That's his baby.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Will this freaking work? The thing is not loading for me.
Rush Hour was.
Joel says, Luke, is it snowing where you're at? Oh.
Oh, here
jeez,
we go.
There, jeez.
Thank you, Deadline.
All right, says, next Rush Hour sequel from Brett Ratner. The studio is distributing on behalf of Warner Brothers for a double-digit % distribution fee. Intriguing deal at Warner Brothers at an intriguing time. The David Ellison-owned Paramount is one of the bidders for Warner Brothers Discovery. This is arguably the studio's first team-up since Ellison took control of the Melrose Avenue lot and follows a moment when all Warner Brothers Discovery bids were due last week. Netflix and Comcast were the other suitors.
Yeah, I hope Netflix doesn't buy Warner Bros. Discovery. That would be awful.
I don't want Netflix to do that. They're not going to.
No.
Apparently, a number of studios passed on releasing the new Rush Hour, including Warner Brothers' own New Line. The architect behind the Jackie Chan Chris Tucker franchise, that blasted Ratner's directing career out of a cannon, spawning a trilogy that grossed $850 million at the global box office. The first Rush Hour, this is just kind of going over all of the stuff about Rush Hour and Ratner and everything else. But anyways,
there's no story on what Rush Hour 4 is going to be about. No plot synopsis.
But again, it's in development, so I honestly think that we're just going to have to wait for further detail.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm interested in the fourth one. I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed the trilogy, but the first two are like classic material. The third one's not too bad, but it's not matching up in quality with the first two.
I gotta rewatch the second one and watch the third one.
Dude, I love the second one. The second one is hilarious.
I like the scene where they go to Vegas, where they come out of the drain pipe, and Jackie Chan's like, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Yes. But how are you guys feeling about a Rush Hour 4? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you guys think it's too late for a fourth one? Let us know.
Me personally, I don't think it's too late. And I'm glad they're going through with the fourth one.
And this came about because Jackie Chan, I think, was at a convention, and then Chris Tucker was the surprise guest.
Yeah, so
that's how it was announced.
There you go. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. A new live-action TMNT movie is in the works.
Jay says, I'm with it. It should be a passing of the torch story. But who would they pass the torch to?
Like what? I really don't know.
Yeah, like who would they pass the torch to? Like, who would Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan pass the torch to?
I really don't know who they would pass it to. But
he really loved the last Bad Boys movie.
Yeah, I mean, all the Bad Boys movies are great. I mean, I think I like all four of those movies more than the Rush Hour movies. But anyways, a new live action TMNT movie. We'll see. I'm intrigued. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got here for an article.
Also in this article, we actually got a news of a Sonic Universe movie too.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and talk about that as well really quick. Let's see. TMNT 2007 was awesome and does not get enough love. I agree. Does not get enough love. It's better than the Michael Bay ones.
To be honest, those two films are guilty pleasures for me.
I hate both of those movies. They're terrible.
I actually did see them in the theater.
Give me Mutant Mayhem like a billion times more than any of the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movies. Like, I would rather rewatch Mutant Mayhem. I mean, hell, give me the first two live action movies over the Michael Bay ones.
Now, they're doing this live action Ninja Turtles because they canceled plans to do the last Ronin film.
Right.
Which I knew it wasn't going to get made because they wanted to make that film R-rated, and the Ninja Turtles are with Nickelodeon. And now you know that Nickelodeon won't ever do a R-rated Ninja Turtles Last Ronin film.
Yeah, I really don't know.
So you can you can put those dreams of the Last Ronin getting made to sleep.
I'm back just to say this. Sorry if this is not a topic or whatever. You guys like those little teases we got for a certain horror movie trailer tomorrow? I know he's talking about Ready or Not 2. He's talking about Ready or Not 2.
I don't care.
I'm excited. I love the first one.
Bye, Jacob.
But thanks for that, though, Jacob. But anyways, so yeah, we're getting another live action Ninja Turtles, November 17th, 2028, and a Sonic Universe movie set for December 22nd, 2028. So we've still got a few years.
We got 2 years. Well, no, wait.
Almost 2 years.
3 years.
3 years for both, but almost 2 years now. So it's opening the weekend prior to Thanksgiving. Project was already announced with Neil H. Moritz producing under Paramount the 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
Michael Bay produced ones, and
they grossed $913 million worldwide. The brand cleared $1 billion in retail alone for Paramount in calendar year 2023 for Mutant Mayhem. The Sonic Universe movie will be produced by Moritz's original film and Sega Sammy Group. Last year, in the pre-Christmas frame, Paramount opened Sonic the Hedgehog 3 #1 at $60.1 million domestically. Deserved.
Which this guy did a watch-along of it this past weekend.
Which, if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Like, the reason why I'm saying deserved for #1 for Sonic 3 because it was out the same weekend as Mufasa. Hell yeah.
And
Sonic dominated.
And it was the better movie.
Yeah. Sonic dominated. The movie went on to make 236.1. Go ahead.
I said it's the best film in the Sonic trilogy.
We'll see how they do with the fourth one, because the fourth one is in 2 years. So,
yeah,
hoping for the best.
Yeah, if they get Jim Carrey back, I don't know how the hell they're going to get him back, since Robotnik.
Spoiler alert.
Killed off.
Yeah, because spoiler alert for anyone that has not seen Sonic 3, which, by the way, why haven't you? Yeah, Dr. Robotnik gets killed off in the third one. So, yeah, spoiler alert. But anyways, I made $492.1 million worldwide. And then right now, that trilogy has grossed overall $1.2 billion. Wow. And also referencing the Knuckles spinoff series for Paramount Plus.
I did not watch it.
I liked it. I mean, I'm a little biased since I'm a Sonic fan, but it would have worked way better if it was actually about Knuckles.
It would have worked better. Like, would you think it would work better as a spin-off film than a series?
Honestly, yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Also, dated by Paramount. Today is the 40th anniversary cut of Tony Scott's Top Gun on May 13th, 2026. A movie that made $357 million worldwide, and the sequel grossed $1.495 billion worldwide.
Which I still gotta watch. Maverick.
As you should.
Now I think that date is a tease that we're going to get a re-release of Top Gun.
I mean, it literally said we're going to get a 40th anniversary cut of Top Gun. So yeah.
I'm all for future Sonic films. See what they do. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, live action films. I'm interested in.
I just don't make it. Just don't let Michael Bay produce it, please.
Yeah, don't have him come back. The 2 films were enough, even though they're like I said, they're guilty pleasures for me.
But even then, it's like when you've had enough. Like when you've had enough of Michael Bay. Like, because Transformers 1 bombed, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have Michael Bay come back to the franchise." No, that is not what we want.
Bay Turtles, blah. As Jay said.
Yeah. I agree with Jay, by the way.
To me, it wasn't blah. It was just turn off your brain type fun to me.
I just couldn't for that movie. I just couldn't. But anyways, yeah, I think that should about cover it for this. But if you had to really think about like which one would you want to see first, though? I mean, would you want to see another live action Ninja Turtles or a Sonic Universe movie?
I would see a Sonic Universe movie first.
There you go.
I like the Ninja Turtles, but from the 3 Sonic films that we got, I'm more interested in what they do with the Sonic universe.
Right with you. But anyways, guys, how do you guys feel about a new live action TMNT movie in the works? And also, how do you guys feel about a Sonic Universe movie coming out? Let us know in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead and move on to some casting announcements. We got some voice casting announcements for Shrek 5. I mean, we already know we got Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz coming back. Mm-hmm. But we also have Zendaya as one of Shrek's daughters. Mm-hmm. Let's see who else we got for the casting. Let's see. Hunter says, I can't stand Michael Bay. But he likes the Pearl Harbor movie. I mean, I like Michael Bay as a director, but it's kind of too. But I mean, he makes some good movies, but overall, it's like I think we already know. Like, I think honestly, I've kind of had enough of his, Transformers movies. Like I've said numerous times, because of freaking Transformers: The Last Night.
Yeah,
if he can make movies on the level of like The Rock or The Island, then maybe he might win me back over. But he's lost me after The Last Night.
Yeah, that film was fucking awful.
I mean, Ambulance was fun, but again, he still hasn't fully won me back over. Jay says, I really like Transformers 1. Yes, dude, it was great. I don't understand why it bombed at the box office.
Yeah, I gotta watch Transformers 1 still.
It's better than more than half. Actually, it's better than all of the Michael Bay movies. Mm. Like, honestly, the more and more I think about it, I think that's probably my favorite Transformers movie.
Check it out.
So let's see. We got SNL's Marcelo Hernandez and Superman Skylar Gisondo. I can't pronounce
Jimmy
that.
Olsen.
Oh, Jimmy Olsen. That's right. As Shrek and Fiona's sons. Okay. See, they joined the franchise. Let's see. Joined the franchise of Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz. And Zendaya is here as Shrek and Fiona's daughter, Felicia. Or Felicia.
So
sorry, I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, Felicia. Yeah.
Sorry, I pronounced that wrong.
So they have 3 kids.
if you watch Shrek the Third.
Never watched Shrek the Third. It's terrible.
What's up, VFG Movie Reviews? Hope you're doing well, man.
Yep.
But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look here. It will be in theaters on June 30th, 2027. Kind of just showing us who else is coming, seeing who else is either coming back or who else is going to be producing the movie.
Directed by franchise veterans Conrad Vernon and Walt Dorn. Vernon directed Shrek 2 and Madagascar 2.
Madagascar 2.
Yeah, he's the voice of Gingerbread Man.
Did not know that. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me actually double check that quick. Because I heard that name, Conrad Vernon. Oh yeah, Conrad Vernon also directed Sausage Party,
which is a film that I like. It's hilarious.
It's funny, but not like as funny as it could be. Like, I'll just be honest about that. It's funny, but not as funny as it should be.
If it didn't have Seth Rogen in it, it would have sucked.
Or that big of a cast.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways. Yep. The Shrek movies have minted close to $3 billion around the world. That is crazy. And
first movie won the first ever Oscar for an anime feature.
Yep.
Which I did see the first movie in theaters when it came out.
I don't think I saw any of them in theaters.
I only just saw the first one in theaters.
I watched 2, 3, and 4 all when they came to DVD.
2 I watched on DVD. 3 and Forever After I have not watched.
But yeah. That's about it for this topic.
But to me, I'm like Shrek 5, I'm like, is this really needed?
Well, if you think about it, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish made a lot of money, so I knew we were going to get this movie.
That's the only reason why they're doing a Shrek 5, because of Puss in Boots.
I mean, I'm glad it made a lot of money. But again, we'll see how this one turns out. We'll see how this one turns out. We got a couple years before it comes out, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. We also got casting announcements for a film called Redemption, which I have never heard of this movie. So,
yeah, say crime crime film.
A crime drama?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's take a look here.
Got a good cast too.
So let's see what we got. John Lemon, Billy Zane, John Lovitz, Jaime King, or Jamie King. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Frank Stallone and Robert Davi are amongst the cast for. Like it's Jamie King. It's Jamie King. Okay. Sorry if I keep mispronouncing names. I deeply apologize. But so yeah, John Lemon, Billy Zane, John Lovitz, Jamie King, Frank Stallone, and Robert Davi. That is a good cast. Yeah, that is a good cast. Yeah, production is underway on Crime Pick Redemption. Let's see. James DiGiacano. I can't pronounce that either. Let's see. Also got Joseph D'Onofrio, Kelly Lynn Ritter. What?
I think it's Kelly Lynn Ritter.
Well, again, if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I apologize. Chris Molinax, Michael Cyro. Again, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Isaac C. Singleton, Mickey Wagner, Alexander Mann, and NFL great Joe Thomas and newcomer Reagan Benkowski.
We got a plot synopsis.
The faith-based crime thriller, follows the journey of Leo Russo, a young man caught in the crosshairs of an organized crime syndicate in Cleveland and Las Vegas during the 1980s. When Leo and his best friend Jonathan are drawn into the criminal underworld, both young men find themselves entangled in a dangerous game involving mobsters, killers, betrayal, and violence. Is in production in Las Vegas and due to be wrapped before year's end. All right. Again, one of those cases where the premise alone sold me. So we shall see.
Yeah, the premise.
What we got. And just, again, the casting choices. I mean, we got some really good cast members in here. So, will you see Marty Supreme the weekend it opens in cinemas? Hopefully. Again, I don't know. I mean, I want to go see it. But anyways.
On production value and writing, I'll check it out. I checked a lot of movies as is.
Anyways, but how are you guys feeling about the casting choices for the film Redemption? Let us know in the comments. Let's go ahead and talk about some awards that are just coming about. So Ethan Hawke is to receive a Career Achievement Award.
Very well deserved.
Yeah, very well deserved. I love Ethan Hawke. He is one of my favorite actors working today. He's been in so many iconic movies, like the Before trilogy. I mean, there's so many you could name.
He came a long way since Explorers.
That's a movie I grew up with, dude. I love that movie.
Same.
I'm trying to remember some movies. Oh yeah, he was also in like Boyhood, Predestination. Of course, he played as the grabber in The Black Phone.
That's why it's one of his favorite films.
Nah, dude, I've seen that movie, I think now 10 times. The first one, at least. I don't know. I love that movie. All right, let's take a look at this one. Coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter, to receive a Career Achievement Award at Palm Springs International Film Festival. All right, let's see. And it just disappeared. All right, let's try this again. The actor joins.
Yeah.
Oh, happened again.
Yeah. Gotta love technology.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Jay says, I bought Surf's Up this week and Grinch and Shrek 3D for my physical media. Nice.
The Jim Carrey Grinch or the animated one with Benedict Cumberbatch? Or the classic?
Or the 60s one with Boris Karloff. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try this again. So it says, actor joins previously announced honorees, Adam Sandler, Leonardo DiCaprio, Chloe Zhao, and Michael B. Jordan, among others. Okay, the Jim Carrey one. Gotcha. Be this year's recipient of the Career Achievement Award at the... Let's see. Film awards take place on January 3rd at the Palm Springs Convention Center with the Palm Springs International Film Festival running from January 2nd to January 12th. Hawke most recently starred in Blue Moon, teaming up with his frequent collaborator Richard Linklater. In the film, Hawke stars as legendary lyricist Lorenz Hart, alongside Margaret Qualley, Bobby Cannavale, and Andrew Scott.
Wow. That is a Richard Linklater film.
Yep. I'll go ahead and read this quote. Ethan Hawke has spent 4 decades building one of the most adventurous and prolific careers in film, consistently delivering performances defined by depth, intelligence, and fearless originality, says festival chairman. Says the festival chairman.
Chandi.
Thank you. In Blue Moon, he brings those same qualities to his show-stopping portrayal of Loren's heart, capturing the famed lyricist at a moment when his life is unraveling as his former partner Richard Rodgers debuts Oklahoma. Hawk's work here stands among the most powerful performances of his career. It is a privilege to present the Career Achievement Award to Ethan Hawke.
Wow, Ethan Hawke and Richard Linklater teamed up on 9 films.
The Before trilogy and Boyhood.
Other credits include Dead Poets Society, Training Day, Sinister, The Purge, and The Black Phone.
Yep. Also directed films Wildcat and Blaze. Yep, and like we previously mentioned, he also joins honorees Adam Sandler, Michael B. Jordan, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Chloe Zhao, as well as the stars of Hamnet, Jesse Buckley, and Paul Mescal.
Cast of Sentimental Value as well.
Yep.
Past recipients of the Career Achievement Award include Kevin Costner, Bruce Dern, Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Anthony Hopkins, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Glad that Ethan Hawke is getting a Career Achievement Award. Like I said before, very much well-deserved. So, anyways, speaking of awards, I don't know why I'm trying to mess with the camera. Anyways, Sinners is leading the Critics' Choice Awards.
And I like this. I like this bit of news. Because it is my favorite film of the year.
So, this is another movie that probably will get nominated for Best Picture because of the fact it's leading the Critics' Choice Awards.
But it won't win.
It probably will. I don't think it'll win Best Picture, but it will get nominated for sure. Like, it will get nominated.
Yeah, it will get nominated, but I'm happy that it might get nominated, and if it does, it very much deserves it.
Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, Sinners dominates Critics' Choice Awards. Leads all film shortlists for the Critics' Choice Awards below the line categories, which were announced on Monday morning. With a special committee for the Critics' Choice Awards, narrowing the field to 12 semifinalists with 11 different categories. Sinners was shortlisted in every category and received 3 mentions for Best Song, giving it 13 entries.
Wow.
Amazing. And also F1, Frankenstein, and Wicked for Good were each recognized in 9 categories. The best songs shortlisted for entry for Sinners were I Lied to You and Last Time I Seen the Sun. The 2 songs that were entered into the Oscar song race, and Pale Pale Moon, which was not. Other films with 2 shortlisted songs are Wicked for Good. Also comes to us from The Wrap, by the way.
Yep. We'll go to The Wrap. Finish up the good choices for songs.
100%. And VFG Movie Review says, I think Sinners can win. I think Sinners can win Best Picture. I don't know, because we have some pretty tight competition. Like, I think the big three. The big 3 are Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Marty Supreme. Like, those are the big front runners for Best Picture.
Okay, they want you to pay just to see the article.
Oh,
don't you hate when they do that?
That's stupid. But anyways,
that's great. Yeah, I wish that whatchamacallit, the song, the Irish song in Sinners got nominated.
Oh, Rocky Road to Dublin from Jack O'Connell. Talking about, yeah. Yep. That is my favorite song in the movie, but it's not technically an original song.
Oh.
So. But anyways, How do you guys feel about Sinners leading the Critics' Choice Awards? Do you guys think that this will garner a Oscar Best Picture nomination?
Well,
let us know in the comments.
VFG thinks that it could win Best Picture.
Like I said, I don't know if it'll win because, like I said, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Marty Supreme are the big frontrunners right now. So, who knows?
Maybe Michael B. Jordan will be up for a nomination for Best Actor for the film.
I hope so. Honestly, I really hope so.
Ryan Coogler will be up for Best Director. Without a doubt.
More than likely. I want to see it get nominated for cinematography.
Yeah. Cinematography will be nominated. Haley Steinfeld for Best Actress. Best Supporting Actress. She might be nominated.
I don't know because, dude, we have some really tight competition. So, we'll see. I don't know yet. Again, we'll see. You might be right with those predictions, but again, I don't know.
I mean, Jack O'Connell might be. Hopefully, he's nominated.
Again, I don't know if that's the case. I'm kind of leaning towards no. It's probably not going to happen. But again, there's a possibility.
Jay says, meh, probably Sinners will be involved in the picks. What about Weapons?
I don't know. I really don't know with Weapons.
Weapons, I don't see it as a contender for Best Picture for Oscar noms.
I mean, it probably will get nominated for a couple Oscars, but I don't think it'll be a Best Picture nomination.
Weapons is a straight up horror film, though.
Like, but not really a horror. It's not straight up a horror film. There is also a lot of comedy that is also thrown in there too.
I say that because I just only seen the TV spots, but I have the movie. I haven't watched it yet.
Which that's one of those films that you have to watch before the end of the year is Weapons.
I want to watch it before the end of the year.
Like you get like the two that I want you to watch for the end of the year: Weapons and The Life of Chuck, in particular. Oh wait. Actually, no. Wait. I'll wait until we get to physical media, and then I'll say my other answer.
Those two might be the ones I'll probably finish the year with. Those are probably the two films I'll watch next.
There's actually one film that's going to be in my physical media stack I want you to watch. That I also want you to watch before the end of the year.
Jay says China is coming back out soon to IMAX.
Nice.
Which anyway, that was a way for me to check out the film because I never watched The Shining.
Don't you have it on 4K though?
I have it on 4K, but IMAX experience probably be good.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. So the Kendrick Lamar comedy that Trey Parker and Matt Stone are working on with him got pushed back.
Disappointed.
Wasn't it supposed to come out like next year or something?
It's supposed to come out next year, yeah.
So I'm guessing it got delayed another year.
Yeah, because Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they're working on, of course, South Park still. South Park has been not consistent with the season this year. I think they had 4 episodes or 5 episodes, and then it moved on to the next season. And that because of that is they had this whole deal with Paramount Plus, and I think they purchased it for $1 billion.
Wow.
But I don't know what happened. Like they were putting out some of these specials for Paramount Plus of South Park, but then I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen some clips of the new season, but I have not watched one episode at all of the new season.
It's hilarious.
I mean, I've just seen the crash out scene from Cartman, like when he crashes out of the cafeteria, like with the "if I hear one more fucking person say 6'7", like that legit is hilarious.
I got everything this year with in this season with Trump, which is hilarious.
Okay, yeah, I definitely do got to catch up on this season then.
Because all the Trump stuff that they're doing this season is classic. It's hilarious.
All right, coming to us from Hollywood Reporter, Paramount announced the original premiere date for July 4th of 2026. Oh wait, no. my bad.
Oh,
March 2025 original premiere date was July 4th this year, and then has been shifted to March 20th, 2026. And now the project has been delayed again with no new date revealed. Man. Been delayed. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed after already being shifted from its debut of July 4th of this year. It's true, we're moving it again. We're working hard at finishing the movie. So
I feel like this is going to be kind of, I'm predicting maybe something that has to do, like Team America.
I don't know. We'll see.
Or something of like South Park animation, maybe.
It could go South Park animation. Or it could just be like one of their like, you know, live action comedies like Basketball.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. They haven't really said anything like if it's animated or if it's like puppets or if it's you know, like a comedy like Basketball.
Or like
they haven't really said anything about that. No.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. So let's see. The Untitled project has shifted for its release date for the first time to March 2026 due to scheduling complications with Lamar's co-headlining tour with SZA as Parker and Stone have been working on with SZA as Parker and Stone have been working on South Park. A new theatrical release date has not been revealed. The Untitled film hails from Paramount Pictures with Vernon Chapman penning the script. Lamar and Dave Free are producing via the company PG Lang, while Stone and Parker produce for Park County. Now, they said Brian Robbins said the movie is one of the funniest, most original scripts we've ever read. I'm excited to announce that we're going into production this summer on a comedy from the creators of South Park. Robbins additionally said at the same. All right, just kind of going over everything else here in this article. But I don't know what the new release date is going to be. I know
I have to take a guess. This film won't come out until 2027.
Probably. Again, I really don't know exactly what they're going to do.
Well, it has to be done when Kendrick Lamar is not. Well, I don't know if the film is finished yet.
I mean, they haven't really said if they're like, you know, shooting or anything.
Yeah, so Kendrick Lamar, if they're still filming, he has to be off of his tour. Trey Parker and Matt Stone has to finish the season of South Park in order for this to get finished.
Exactly. So, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. So, we have an upcoming animated film from Bong Joon-ho. Of course, if you guys don't know, director of Best Picture winner Parasite and this year's Mickey 17.
Which I really enjoyed.
It is still in my favorites of the year. I mean, where's it at? Yep. Yep. Got the Steelbook.
I only have the regular edition.
And also, I have my 2 tickets inside. So I went and saw this twice in theaters. I think that's the quickest I've gone to a movie twice in theaters. Saw it on opening night. Took about a day of process, and then after that, went and saw it again.
Did he direct Snowpiercer?
Yes, he did direct Snowpiercer. Says upcoming animation is a very wild and tough job. Korean director Bong Joon-ho is the president of Marrakech. This year reveals he has been getting up early while at the festival to keep his long-awaited untitled animation feature slated for a 2027 release on track. I'm in the middle of a crazy animation production. It's a very wild and tough job. Even this morning, I worked in my hotel room. It's very hard work. It's a very unique, funny relationship between the human race and little creatures that live in the deep sea. Okay. Is joined in the jury by Celine Song, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jenna Ortega, Kareem. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Kareem Anuez.
Again, I can't really pronounce that. Hakeem
Belbees.
Again, I can't pronounce that either. Julia Docreanu and Payman Mahdi.
Yeah. So this has a good cast aside from Anya Taylor-Joy and Jenna Ortega.
I mean, yeah. Well, it just said that he's joined in the jury by all these people. Okay. Just joined in the jury. It doesn't say if they're like casted or not.
Oh, okay.
So, as of the filmmakers if the emerging filmmaker is in competition, faced more challenges than he did early on in his career, Joon-ho suggested AI could provoke a crisis in cinema, but that would not necessarily be a bad thing. I think there was always a crisis, always a challenge in cinema. Maybe with AI, the crisis will be even bigger, but actually the more crisis you feel, the more cinematic energy and greater aesthetics are obtained. So actually, it could be more exciting and interesting to have a crisis in cinema. Interesting that he says that.
Just by what he's saying about the film, funny relationship between the human race and little creatures that live in the deep sea. I'm like, was he trying to make his own SpongeBob? Well, with the human race?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I always want to see what Bong Joon-ho has up his sleeve. I mean, like I said, dude, like he freaking won Best Picture for Parasite. And
the film that I have seen from him is Mickey 17.
I do want you to watch Parasite. Like you got to watch Parasite. But so yeah.
Jay says I need Bong Joon-ho to direct a Roblox movie.
No, Bong Joon-ho would not direct a Roblox movie. Like, I'm honestly just going to go ahead and call that right now. He would not do that. All right, let's go ahead and go on to what Tim Allen has said about Toy Story 5 as they have wrapped up.
Which I'm looking forward to Toy Story 5.
Okay, I'll say this. I've seen the teaser.
The teaser was fine.
It's interesting, but I want to shout out Sean Chandler for this. All I could think about when watching the trailer was, why is Woody back? Because if you think about how Toy Story 4 ended, it was Woody's goodbye, but now he's back. Like, why is Woody back? Again, if the thing will load.
You can't have Toy Story without Woody.
You're not wrong. But once again, if you think about the ending of 4, Tim Allen wraps Toy Story 5 with a heartfelt message. Really affected me. All right, let's take a look at this article. Coming to us from Deadline once again. I did wrap my part in Toy Story 5 on Friday. Really affected me. I love these creators and love this story and blessed to be in this wonderful space. In this wonderful space suit for so many years. Maybe it's an in-between movies type of story. Apparently, this is taking place 1 year after Toy Story 4. I think that's from what I know. It's apparently taking place 1 year after Toy Story 4. Alan previously teased an unbelievable opening scene with his character, noting that the fifth movie is a lot about Jessie, the cowgirl ragdoll voiced by Joan Cusack, who returns along with her cowboy counterpart and Buzz's bestie, Woody. Of course, voiced by the one and only Tom Hanks. Tom and I do, or Woody and I do realign. And there's an unbelievable opening scene with Buzz Lightyear. I can give you that, but I can't give you much more.
Toy Story 5 will be released next year on June 19th.
I'm hoping it's good, but again, I really don't think it's necessary.
I like that they're experiencing like the digital age of toys and electronic robot toys.
It's an interesting angle, but again, like I said, I don't feel it's necessary. Like, we really do not need a fifth Toy Story. Like, I'm with VFG movie reviews. I like the way that 4 ended. But to be fair, I think we can all agree that it honestly should have ended with Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Because Toy Story 3 was like the perfect ending. And I mean, I liked the comeback and get that extra ending with 4. But to be fair, like, was 4 completely necessary? No. Like, Toy Story 4 was not completely necessary. And I don't think Toy Story 5 is necessary. But, hell, they might prove me wrong. Who knows? They might prove me wrong. All right.
I'm looking forward to Toy Story 5.
Are you guys excited for Toy Story 5? Let us know down in the comments.
I am.
As for me, I'm kind of iffy. Because, again, I don't know why Woody is back because of the ending of Toy Story 4. But, I mean, it's an interesting idea. But also, again, the teaser didn't really give us much.
Yeah, I'll wait
like what the movie's actually about.
I'll wait for a full trailer. We won't get the full trailer until next year.
We won't get it for another few months. Yeah. I know that for sure.
I'm excited for Toy Story 5. This is a franchise that I grew up with. The first film I watched so many times as a kid. The VHS was on replay all the time. And that started my love for the franchise. I had my own Woody doll, my own Buzz Lightyear. I had the intergalactic Buzz Lightyear that was in silver. So I had that. I had, all the toys. I had the RC toy. I had the Rex toy, the Potato Head toy.
Dude. But again,
that shows how much of a fan I was of how much of a fan I am of this franchise.
Fingers crossed. Just hope it doesn't suck.
And I got to love Toy Story Land at Disney World when I was there.
There you go. All right. So, anyways, when you guys have kids, you'll have to show them Toy Story for sure.
Oh, of course.
And Star Wars. I'll be showing my kids Freddy and Jason and Hellraiser. Definitely no Star Wars.
Get them on that horror train.
Respect there, VFG. Respect. But anyways, the last topic for the night is
interested in this topic.
Yep, Leonardo DiCaprio making a Wizard of Oz documentary. Is he directing this or is he producing?
I think he's just producing.
Yeah, because I never seen Leonardo DiCaprio direct anything. Like, I know he's a producer for a lot of movies.
And the reason why I'm interested in this is because I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan.
But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this really quick. Coming to us from Variety. Says, yep, he is producing a Wizard of Oz documentary. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the article. Oh, we're getting kind of, again, technical difficulties.
It's going to be. Yep.
Let's see. Leonardo DiCaprio's Appian. Way,
Happy and Way.
Ch- Chad A. Verdi Productions and Danny Strong have partnered to make an Oz documentary about the making of the Wizard of Oz. Which is currently in production. It'll be the behind the scenes look at the 1939 production that, according to the film description, tested the limits of its creators, which included director Victor Fleming and star Judy Garland, and will examine how and why the film went on to be a timeless classic.
Yeah, because we've heard so many stories about how The Wizard of Oz was a difficult film to make. A lot of things happen behind the scenes.
Yeah,
hopefully this will all be staying in this documentary.
Yep. See, remains deeply embedded in our culture, and its impact continues to resonate today. DiCaprio says, "We're fortunate to have the chance to tell the story and to do it alongside Danny Strong, Chad Verdi, and the team at Verdi Productions." Let's see. We'll use never before seen or heard footage and audio to explore how the beloved classic was forged in crisis during the height of the Hollywood studio era, and why it became and remains one of the most influential films ever made.
And one of the films that a lot of people have seen and watched.
Pretty much everyone I know has seen has pretty much seen The Wizard of Oz.
Everybody in this world has seen this film.
I have not met one person that has not seen The Wizard of Oz. I have not met one person yet.
Now, I did not. Now, I've seen clips of people that went to see the film in the Sphere in Vegas. And a lot of people said that it looked pretty good, even though we know that some of it is all AI. And
yeah,
I've seen like a few clips of it. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look too good when it's AI. But I have a friend from work that went to Vegas, and I asked her how did it look in the Sphere, and she said that it looked great.
All right, there we go. It spawned sequels and musical productions, including the Broadway spin-off, eventual film adaptation of Wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kind of just going over the influence of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it was made with 3-strip Technicolor 35mm motion picture camera, which at the time was state of the art. Yeah, because when the film opens, it's in sepia tone, and then after the tornado, when Judy Garland as Dorothy opens the door, you get that first image of Technicolor, which was groundbreaking at the time.
Yeah, it was big. But yeah,
it talks about a new digital version of the film screen in Las Vegas at the Sphere.
Yep, just kind of just goes over also.
Leonard Moulton, film critic, described why The Wizard of Oz has and continues to draw in audiences.
Yep.
Said it was a very expensive movie to make, and it shows. You could tell right when you watch the film how expensive the film is, because it's right there on the screen. From the look of Munchkin Land to the look of Emerald City, you could tell how much money was put in to make this film, and how great it looked for 1939. I mean, it was way ahead of its time.
Exactly, yeah. So it was very difficult to make their investment back, and it only turned a profit through re-releasing it to theaters, and then ultimately being sold to television, which is where it took root in our popular culture.
That's true, because when it came out, it wasn't a big hit when it came out. It became a big hit when it was re-released and through TV. You don't call The Wizard of Oz a cult film, because it did make its money back from those re-releases.
Yep. So
Oz marks the fourth collaboration between Appian Way and Verdi Productions. Past credits include Sleepwalker and Cartridge Must Be Destroyed.
We're thrilled to continue our partnership with Appian Way and collaborate on our 4th production together. Both companies are united by a shared commitment of telling meaningful and captivating stories. Wizard of Oz is a beloved classic, but the behind-the-scenes history of its making is even more extraordinary and has yet to be fully told until now. Yep, just kind of going over the rest of it there. To get to tell the creation of one of the most important works of art in the history of international cinema is an incredible honor, and it couldn't be in better hands than with filmmakers Tom Donahue and Ilan Arboleda. Okay. Says strong to be producing with Leonardo DiCaprio, Appian Way, and their longtime collaborator Chad Verdi. Truly makes this a dream team to tell this dream of a story.
Reenactment film is currently taking place in Rhode Island, and it's slated for a 2026 release. I am all in for this. I am all in for this documentary.
Everything that they're saying right now, I'm pretty much all in for this.
Yeah.
So there you go. That pretty much covers that.
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling about this Wizard of Oz documentary? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, Jay says Return to Oz will always be the best one. That is a film that I have not yet watched. It is on my watch list. It's on Disney Plus, and I heard it's a much more darker version of the Wizard of Oz.
I really don't think it's as good as the original classic. Hell, not even as good as Wicked.
Jay says
anyways,
they could have had Judy Garland interviews using the power of AI. I hope they don't use that.
Don't do that. No.
We don't need AI in a documentary for the Wizard of Oz and using AI of Judy Garland's voice. We don't need that.
Because people have said across social media, just because like you're using AI to make something doesn't mean it's like fully art.
Yeah,
it has to be like in the hands of a creator.
Yeah, AI is becoming very out of control.
Exactly. Anyways, last topic of the night: recent physical media pickups, and
all right,
both of us have got a lot. So yes. Michael's got a lot, and I've got
a lot more than I do.
So, but we'll try to make this quick.
Yeah.
So, because I'm just going to show off my whole haul for November. So. But anyways, but you can go first, good sir.
All right, so first one I picked up from Barnes & Noble. Jim Carrey's The Mask on 4K from Arrow Video.
Smokin'!
It's
party time. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta.
And what a great addition this is.
Dude, that is really cool.
On the back, you got
the Loki mask.
Loki mask. And inside,
Loki.
4K.
Who's Loki?
The nearest god of mystery.
That is such, dude. That is a classic, dude. Right?
Yeah.
Tommy gun.
Yeah. So you have, your cover here, which is the original poster for the film, and you also have, your reversible cover with the new art there.
That's pretty cool.
It's just Jim Carrey with the hat at the mask. So, because I don't want to take it out because it's hard putting these covers back in.
Yeah, you just gotta ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punks?
And inside you get cards.
Yeah, dude. I watched that movie a lot as a kid. Dude, even though, there are some dated elements to it, it holds up really well.
Yeah. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cards in this.
Nice.
I think this was her first film.
It was her first movie.
Feature film debut.
Yep. That is correct.
There's Peter Green. Of course, I'm going to be showing another film that I got that he's in. Here's another one. Cuban Pete scene,
Nice.
and the final scene, the end scene where they're on the bridge.
That is a really, really nice set.
Yeah, and of course, Arrow promoting their, become a member. On the back, you get promo for Salem's Lot.
Nice.
And
let's see. Jay says mine are Close Encounters 4K, March of the Penguins, and Home Alone. Nice.
And also, it doesn't end there with this set. You get the poster. So it's the same. Pictures that you get with the cover art. So this was the cover art, the reversible cover art.
Yeah, so it's basically like the double-sided poster you'd always get from Arrow.
Yep, and you get the original poster there. It was for the original theatrical poster.
Yep.
And also, last but not least, you get the booklet talking about the film. I like how it's designed in the newspaper, Edge City Tribune, which is the fictional city that the film takes place. And you just, it's a booklet about, the making of the film, some nice behind-the-scenes photos.
Yeah, some behind-the-scenes photos and also some facts about the movie.
Some facts about the movie, yeah. Like, these photos, these behind-the-scenes photos were never released. So, get that. Let's see here. Let's get your character descriptions. Let's see. Here's some more behind the scenes photos.
Very cool.
Yeah, these, like I said, these have not been released. Oh, this is one that I want to do show. This is the makeup process done on Jim Carrey to create the mask.
Oh, dude. That is really cool.
Yeah. I had a sense that this was much more better for him than the Grinch makeup.
Yep. I mean, you don't say, right?
Yeah. Yes. So got more photos. But yeah, it's a very awesome set. If you're a fan of this film, definitely pick it up.
I do want it for sure.
Yeah, this was maybe about like $50 that I got it.
Jeez, dude.
I just had to get it though.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I was going to get a Criterion there, but they didn't have it. But I had to order off of Amazon. So I'm like, since they didn't have the Criterion that I wanted, why not just get the mask there?
There you go.
So it was at Barnes & Noble. And it does have a lot of features. It has 4K restoration of the film from the original camera negative, approved by Chuck Russell, the director, who also directed the Blob remake.
Yep.
Which I still have to watch. Has brand new Dolby Atmos mix, archive audio commentary with Chuck Russell, archive audio commentary with Chuck Russell, the co-chairman of New Line, Bob Shea, the screenwriter, Mike Werb, executive producer, Mike Richardson, producer, Bob Engelman, ILM visual effects supervisor, Scott Squires, animation supervisor, Tom Bertino, and cinematographer, John R. Linetti. It also has a newly filmed interview with
Wait a minute. Hold on. One of the cinematographers' names that you mentioned, John R. Linetti, that's the guy that directed Mortal Kombat Annihilation. No lie. I'm not lying.
Wow, he went from The Mask to a shitty movie and Mortal Kombat.
The worst video game movie ever made. Yeah. Anyway, sorry to cut you off there, but continue.
That's all right. We got the man behind the mask, a newly filmed interview with Chuck Russell. So I'm glad they got a new interview with him. A newly from strip to screen, a newly filmed interview with Mike Richardson, Mike Werb, and Mark Verheiden. Green Faces, Blue Screens, a newly filmed interview with visual effects supervisor Scott Squires. Listen, a newly filmed interview with editor Arthur Corbin. Ask Peggy a newly filmed interview with actor Amy Asbeck. So that's cool. Toe in the Conga Line, a newly filmed interview with choreographer Jerry Evans featuring never before seen rehearsal footage, which has not been shown on any other release of the Mask. Terrormania, a new video essay by critic Elizabeth Purchell on canine sidekick Milo, who was the dog in the film. Archival featurettes return to Ed City, Cameron Diaz, Cartoon Logic, What Makes Fido Run, the making of on-set interview, bites with the cast and director. You also get B-roll footage as well, deleted scenes which were on the Blu-ray and the DVD. So, and you also get the trailer. So a lot of features.
A lot of bonus features.
They went all out on this release.
Yep. Also, I want to say what's up to Wolf Game Video. Says good evening, guys. Tuning in on my lunch break. Well, thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you so much for being here.
And I want to watch all the features on this disc.
I think I just honestly need to buy that movie in general because I don't have it yet. On Blu-ray, that is. I own it on I had it on DVD. Because I think my grandparents got it for me for my birthday one time, but it was a Canadian release. But dude,
girl.
Tracy, how's it going, my friend? Thank you so much for being here.
Wolf Game Video says I've actually never seen all of The Mask. I need to finally watch all of it. Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But The Mask, dude, I don't lie when I tell you this. I watched that movie on repeat as a kid. Like that. It's still one of the most quotable Jim Carrey comedies to me. It's freaking hilarious. Tommy Gun.
Well, it's up there, with Ace Ventura. It's up there with Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, which I consider Liar Liar.
Oh, dude, it's kind of tough for me to pick my favorite Jim Carrey comedy. Like it's either Liar Liar or The Mask.
Liar Liar is my top pick for Jim Carrey film because when you watch Liar Liar, that is peak Jim Carrey.
Blue. The goddamn pen is blue.
You watch Liar Liar, that is peak Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I mean, but I think honestly, I got to go with The Mask mainly because of nostalgia. Like, again, watched all the time as a kid. But yeah, anyways, really quick, I want to read Wolfgang Video's comments and then we'll continue. Almost bought The Mask on VHS at an antique store, but it was $20.
Was it?
That's not a terrible price.
But was it brand new?
If it was brand new, then yeah, I would understand.
Yeah.
Me, Myself, and Irene is underrated Jim Carrey comedy. I like that movie.
I've never seen the film though. All the way.
It's pretty funny, dude. Truman Show and Cable Guy are my faves of his. Truman Show is technically my favorite Jim Carrey movie, but we're talking comedies. The Mask.
I love Truman Show, Cable Guy. I have it in my collection. I have not seen it all the way through.
I think you would really like the Cable Guy. Or should I say, Cable Guy?
You know that I've read that was originally intended for Chris Farley.
But that went to Jim Carrey.
It went to Jim Carrey.
Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to...
I really do want to get that out-of-print Blu-ray of the
Cable Guy
because it has a commentary with Ben Stiller and Jim Carrey.
Here, I have the movie on Blu-ray really quick. I'm going to go get that really quick.
Yeah, it's now out of print and going for a lot of money. I saw.
I have the 15th anniversary edition on Blu-ray.
Yep. That has the commentary with Ben Stiller and Jim Carrey on it.
This one was not cheap for me, dude. Got it off of eBay. But I wanted to own this in my collection because I love this movie.
Even though it didn't do well at the box office.
A lot of people saw it as like the kind of the first failure out of Jim Carrey's career for some reason. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue.
Another movie that I got at Barnes and Noble. One that I want to check. One that I wanted to check out. It's a film from 1960. It's 1966, I think, and it is Fantastic Voyage. And I like the concept of the film. This film has Stephen Boyd, Raquel Welch from I think she was in Gilligan's Island. That show, classic show.
Yeah, I was trying to recall that show for some reason. It's not really ringing a bell with me.
Wait, was she in Gilligan's Island? I might be thinking of another. I might be thinking of Tina Louise.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she wasn't in Gilligan's Island. But yeah, this film came out. 1966. Also has Donald Pleasance in it, way before Halloween.
Very cool.
Says right here, they go through like a person's body. They go inside a person's body.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but that's why I want to check out. It's interesting. It's almost like Inner Space. Yeah, like
literally, Jay brought that up. It's like Inner Space.
Yeah, which I like Inner Space as well.
Wolfgame Video says, I tried to watch Gilligan's Island a few years ago. I sadly didn't enjoy it as much as I did when I was a kid. I have not seen Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island, I remember watching as a kid. I remember liking it. Like if I watched it now, I don't think it would hold up that well.
Yep. Anyways,
same creator that created Gilligan's Island created the Brady Bunch.
Interesting.
Yeah. But this has features. It has a commentary by film and music historian Jeff Bond, isolated score track with commentary by film and music historians Jeff Bond, John Burlingame, and Nick Redman, lava lamps and celluloid, a tribute to the visual effects of Fantastic Voyage, storyboard scene comparison of the whirlpool scene, and more.
Nice.
And of course, this was released by Mill Creek.
I mean,
as you
did. They did this. They also did it with The Insider. It's Mill Creek released it right here. There you go.
But yeah, I forgot to show a disc of The Mask. That's how it looks.
Yep.
But yeah, I got those two from Barnes and Noble. So the Fantastic Voyage was cheaper than, of course, The Mask.
I mean, I kind of figured. I mean, like you said, The Mask was like $50.
Yeah. But next, this is a film that was sent to me by our buddy Mike, and I finally got a chance to watch it, and they could stop pestering me about watching this film because
really quick. I'm gonna do a drum roll. Yeah. Pulp Fiction.
And I really enjoyed the film. Although I find the film a little overrated.
That is fair. That is totally fair.
Because I think that in the middle of the film, it drags a bit. The film drags a bit.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
I did enjoy the film. It's a film that I would not rewatch a whole lot, but I still enjoyed it. It's the first Tarantino film that I watched and really liked, really enjoyed.
Well, it is the best one to start with, honestly.
Yeah. But it does have features. It has on the 4K, not the usual mindless, boring, getting to know you chit chat. That's what it's called.
Wait, I mean, I would know. I have it on 4K.
Yeah. Here are some facts on the fiction and enhanced trivia track. Only yours came with a slipcover. Mine did not.
Well, I actually got this for Black Friday back in 2023. I think I ordered this off of Best Buy when they were still selling physical media. And I think this was like $7.99, I think. And I was like, I have to get this.
But on the Blu-ray, it has a lot of features. Interviews with the cast, behind-the-scenes footage, Pulp Fiction, the facts featurette, production design featurette, Skitzel and Ebert's take on the film, Independence Spirit Awards footage, Cannes Film Festival footage, the Charlie Rose show of Tarantino's interview that that Charlie Rose did with him. Still galleries, trivia track, deleted scenes, which I did see the deleted scenes on YouTube because I know on the VHS that they released of it, they had the deleted scenes, so I checked it out on YouTube. Marketing gallery and soundtrack chapters.
I do have the soundtrack to Pulp Fiction on vinyl.
And nothing too crazy about the disc, just the Blu-ray.
It's typical Paramount stuff right there.
Typical Paramount stuff.
Anyways, I'm going to read the comments here. Pulp Fiction does drag a bit in the middle. I personally think Jackie Brown is better. I disagree. But again, I mean, even if you say like Jackie Brown is your favorite Tarantino movie, I'm not going to be mad at that. Because I mean, Tarantino has not made one bad movie.
Yeah.
And then Tracy says, checking out Tarantino's Whole Bloody Affair, Kill Bill 1 and 2 in theaters on Thursday. Nice.
And Jackie Brown's another film that has a long run time.
Yeah, but I mean, let's see. Pulp Fiction does have an amazing soundtrack. Yes.
And of course, I forgot to mention this, the other film that Peter Green was in from The Mask, where he's raping some guy in a store, in the back of the store.
Jeez, that was a bit too much.
Yeah,
little bit too much.
Tarantino took that from Deliverance.
Dude, Tarantino is not afraid to offend people.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing I respect about him as a filmmaker.
He even says the N-word in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's exactly. And it's like, dude, slow down a little.
I'm like, whoa, Tarantino, you're saying the N-word and you're white.
Dude, be careful.
Yeah. Well, some people, if they watch that, they might get offended by that scene today.
But then again, like I said, Tarantino's not afraid to offend people. I mean, once you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you'll also understand that. I mean, Inglourious Bastards even. But anyways.
But the next one is the Criterion that I was trying to find at Barnes & Noble, but they didn't have it. So I ordered off of Amazon for $20. Midnight Cowboy. John Voight,
nice.
Dustin Hoffman. This film was...
what's your guys' favorite Tarantino movie? Mine's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Mine is Inglourious Bastards.
Pulp Fiction is the only Tarantino film I've watched.
Then I think this is the next one you need to get on is Inglourious Bastards.
Reservoir Dogs I heard was good. Jackie Brown I hear is good. Inglourious Bastards I heard was good. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood I heard is pretty good as well, but a lengthy runtime.
Again, Tarantino's movies have a lengthy runtime. I mean, it's not really a shocker, but Inglourious Bastards has always been my favorite. Yes, Tracy, thank you. Inglourious Bastards is a masterpiece. 100% agree.
I think he did Grindhouse as well.
He did Death Proof.
Death Proof, yeah, which I have Grindhouse. I have not watched it yet.
I like Death Proof, but I do like Death Proof, but it is my least favorite Tarantino movie.
But
also Tracy says about with what you're saying about Tarantino for Pulp Fiction, they also use that word a lot because of the time period. That makes sense. Makes sense for Django Unchained. But anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, Midnight Cowboy, John Voight, Dustin Hoffman. Heard good things about the film. When it originally came out, it was rated X. But then they rated it R. So, but it does have a lot of features on it. The only part of the film that I know about this is when Dustin Hoffman walks across the street and he's almost run over by a cab. He goes, "I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I'm walking here."
Which originally, from what I read, he was going to say, "Oh, we're filming a movie here," but he didn't want to break character. So
yeah, that would have been hilarious if he actually broke character.
But this have a 4K restoration approved by the cinematographer Adam Hollander. Has commentary from 1991 featuring John Schillersinger, who was the director of the film, and producer Jerome Hellman. Has a new video essay with commentary by Hollander, new photo gallery with commentary by photographer Michael Childers, The Crowd Around the Cowboy, a 1969 short film made on location for Midnight Cowboy. That is going to be very interesting to watch. Waldo Salt, A Screenwriter's Journey, an Academy Award-nominated documentary from 1990 by Eugene Core and Robert Hillman. 2 short documentaries from 2004 on the making and release of Midnight Cowboy. Another good thing for me to check out. Interview with actor John Voight on the David Frost Show from 1970. It also has John Voight's original screen test. And interview from 2000 with Schlesinger for the BAFTA Los Angeles. Experts from the 2002 BAFTA Los Angeles tribute to Schlesinger and the trailer.
Also, I know Jay was asking Tracy this question about seeing the Jaws re-release. I also went and saw the Jaws re-release in theaters as well. Also, Wolfgang Video says, I need to finally watch Midnight Cowboy.
And it also has the booklet in here, the essay just talking about the film, the making of. It's like, like a map.
Pretty much like a lot of Criterions.
Yeah, but sometimes Criterions use a booklet.
Yeah, either a booklet or like either they'll use a booklet or they'll also make ones that can come out like posters.
Yeah.
Like one in particular that I had was for, is it? Yeah, it's over here. One in particular was for Inside Llewyn Davis. Like if you actually kind of like unfold the paper that or like kind of the booklet that comes with it, it actually, if you flip it over, it actually can transform into a poster. So
it talks
that's
about,
pretty cool.
It talks about the transfer of it. Some cool photo there. And of course, John Voight. Nice photo of John Voight there.
Nice. Did you guys ever see Solaris? No.
The original or the one with George Clooney? Because I have the George Clooney one on DVD.
Wolfgang Video says, what are some of your guys' favorite Christmas movies? I love Home Alone, Prancer, and Charlie Brown Christmas. Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story is my all-time favorite Christmas film. Home Alone.
Home Alone, that's a great one.
The
Grinch
cartoon and the Jim Carrey one. I'll say Home Alone 2 is another one.
I know you don't agree, but Elf is one of my favorites.
Overrated film.
And again, I know you don't think this is a Christmas movie. Die Hard. I do think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. But also for the appropriate attire, Terrifier 3.
Yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas. Also Christmas Vacation.
Yep, Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Can never forget Christmas Vacation. The Blessing. I pledge allegiance to the flag. That's dude. That's freaking classic. Die Hard is amazing. Eyes Wide Shut is essentially a Christmas movie. Very good film.
Polar Express is another one.
Polar Express. That's a good movie.
A film that has been rarely seen that I watched a few weeks back from 1940 called Beyond Tomorrow. That's a Christmas film. It takes place during Christmas.
Trading Places is a Christmas movie.
Merry New Year.
Yeah, Merry New Year. Also got to shout out one of the goats in the chat, Sully. What's up, brother? Says the movie Fanatics, baby. Yes, sir. But anyways, yeah, Trading Places. That's one of my favorites. I'm probably going to be watching that later. Probably later tonight.
This is the backup when you take out the disc.
Nice. Yeah. I think you meant to say Miracle on 34th Street, Wolfgang Video, not Miracle on 23rd Street. 23rd Street.
And here's what the disc looks like.
I'll throw in another one for favorite Christmas movies. Violent Night.
Violent Night as well.
I love Violent Night. I mean, I think I can honestly kind of throw this one in there as well because it technically is a Christmas movie. It's set during Christmas time. It's set around Christmas time. Novocaine.
Yeah.
Novocaine is technically a Christmas movie. Yeah. Sully says my 2025 annual YouTube stats came out. You're my 5th most watched channel, dude. That's awesome. Thank you, Sully. Dude, thank you so much for your support, man. I really appreciate you. Anyways.
But the next one I watched this film after I watched Pulp Fiction, and I enjoyed this film a lot.
All right.
It is a underrated film. I don't think people have heard of this film, but it is a film to definitely check out. The Trigger Effect. Kyle MacLachlan, Elizabeth Shue, Dermot Mulroney, and pretty much basically it's about a power failure that happens. It leads to a breakdown of the city that Kyle MacLachlan, Elizabeth Shue, and Dermot Mulroney lived in, and the power doesn't work. The radio doesn't work. They have a baby, Kyle MacLachlan, Elizabeth Shue's character. The baby's really sick and needs medicine. So what Kyle MacLachlan does is he goes to the pharmacy, and the pharmacist is like, "Oh no, well, I can't give it to you without, without the notice." So he ends up going behind the counter at some point, and he grabs the medicine, runs out, and pretty much basically, there's no telecommunication in the city, no cash machines work, and pretty much society begins to crumble down. And when you watch the film, it makes you think, what would happen if this happened to us? Because there's a sense that possibly in the future that this could happen. Power failure, cell phones might not work, total chaos in the city. What would you do if that don't happen? But it's a good movie. It's very underrated. Definitely check out the film if you guys haven't seen it. Only has the trailer because this is one of the old Universal DVDs.
Yep.
So definitely check it out. And it's a film in which Kyle MacLachlan doesn't play a villain, and he plays a normal, regular guy who's just trying to, he's just trying to help his daughter and, get in, back in relationship with Elizabeth Shue, because their relationship is kind of on the rocky side. So, but definitely check out the film. It's very good. It's written and directed by David Koepp, who
David Koepp.
David Koepp, yeah, who wrote War of the Worlds 2005 with Tom Cruise. He was
classic. That's a good movie.
One of the writers
not classic, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, one of the writers on Jurassic Park.
Yep, there you go.
He also wrote.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street, not 24th.
He also wrote, of course, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny over Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Sorry.
I like all the Indiana Jones films.
Tracy says she's never seen Trigger Effect. Haven't either.
He also wrote and directed Premium Rush, which is an underrated film with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Here's another good movie that he directed, Stir of Echoes.
I do have that film, but I've yet to watch it. I want to get to it because I heard nothing but good things about that film.
Also directed, I think he directed this, Secret Window with Johnny Depp. That is a good movie.
As well.
Anyways.
And I do have 3 VHSs.
All right.
So I have I have this on 4K on the Shout Factory Steelbook, but I just had to get this because it is in a rare MGM big box.
All right, let's see it.
Red Dawn.
Nice.
Love this movie.
I mean, I like it. I don't love it, but it's good.
I mean, you got a good cast. You got Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Harry Dean Stanton, Powers Booth. And it opens up like that. Of course,
nice.
You got the cast there, the VHS, which it came from a video library. Always love this MGM UA Home Video Gold sticker label.
That's the silver label, isn't it?
Silver label. Oh, yeah, all the MGM VHSs were silver label.
There was also ones that had gold labels too.
Yeah, it came from a video library. The end label is ripped though, but still good condition. No print date on it.
Let's see.
Tell it's probably an 84 release.
Let's see. Tracy says haven't seen Stir of Echoes either. Check that out. Like for Michael and Tracy, check that out. Like that is a really good paranormal movie.
Oh,
also says about 34th Street is where the first Macy's store is. It's gigantic. They show it during the Thanksgiving Day parade. Nice.
And I pass by it all the time when I take the express bus into the city. Whenever I go to the city.
Very cool.
But yeah, this is from 85. This is the 85 release.
All right.
So box is a little beat up though, but still good to have.
Been wanting to buy Last American Virgin on VHS. It's not available to rent or watch anywhere online, but it's known for having such a brutal but realistic ending.
It is on Blu-ray. I have it on Blu-ray.
I do not have that one yet. I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
And I have yet to watch it.
All right. Go ahead and continue.
Yes. Next is a Steve Martin film that I've been wanting to check out. Stars him and Daryl Hannah, Roxanne.
I think I might have seen that one. I don't remember it at all, though.
With Steve Martin character's long schlong nose. Yeah, look at that schlongy nose.
What the fuck?
But yeah, Steve Martin delivers an incredible performance as an engaging small-town fire chief who has only one tiny flaw. No, make that one huge flaw. His astonishingly long nose. Although he considers it no laughing matter, the hilarity never stops as C.D. Bales, played by Steve Martin, contends with jerky nose jokes, a bumbling crew of firemen, and a secret love for gorgeous astronomy student Roxanne, played by Daryl Hannah. Unfortunately, she's attracted to fireman Chris, played by Rick Rozovic, who's tall on looks and short on conversation. And when CD agrees to coach the dumbstruck Chris in his pursuit of the fair maiden, this ticklish triangle dissolves into a hilarious series of rib-tickling romantic misadventures. A contemporary love story of mistaken identity and unrequited love, Roxanne is an unforgettable comedy that Skitzel and Ebert calls a comic masterpiece. There you go.
I remember liking it when I first watched it, but again, I don't remember anything about it.
And of course, this is another one of those RCA Columbia VHSs with the strap that opens up like that, and you get the VHS out of there. So there's the sticker label, end label, and there is a print date.
Okay, let's see. That is the 87 print.
87 print. So, but yeah. But I want to check out this film. I heard nothing but good things about it. And I got these off of Whatnot. The person that I got this off of Whatnot, they own like a store in Florida, and I watch their videos. I watch their streams and buy VHSs. Like half of these I bought from their store, and the guy that runs the store hates Steve Martin. Like he's not a fan of Steve Martin.
Really?
Yeah. And so I joked with him on stream. I was like, "Oh, I'm glad that I bought Roxanne, so you have to look at his character's long schlongy nose." And he laughed though. He's like, "Yeah, thank you for taking it out of the store for me."
That's crazy. He doesn't like Steve Martin though. That's crazy.
Yeah. And he considers planes, trains, and automobiles okay.
That's a classic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's his opinion. It's
his opinion. It's his opinion. Anyways, what else you got?
Last VHS here. I have it on Blu-ray. I hope this gets a 4K release at some point. And it's a classic. And it is a Blockbuster. This came from a Blockbuster.
All right.
I got this off of Whatnot, the same guy that I bought Roxanne from. Little shop
Little Shop of Horrors, Little Shop. Dude, that is a classic.
Yeah, starring Rick Moranis, Ellen
Steve
Green.
Martin.
Steve Martin's also in this, another Steve Martin film. James Belushi, Bill Murray's in this. The classic scene between Steve Martin and Bill Murray at the dentist. Steve Martin plays the evil dentist, and you got Bill Murray in there.
Wasn't also John Candy in that too?
John Candy was the DJ.
I was about to say, yeah.
Was the radio DJ.
Love that movie.
Great songs. Directed by Frank Oz.
That's one of my favorite musicals. I love Little Shop of Horrors.
And I like this. Like I said, Blockbuster VHS. You got the old school Blockbuster sticker there.
Nice.
Yeah. Be a friend. Rewind when you reach the end.
Classic Blockbuster labels there, man.
Very throwback to that. Makes me miss Blockbuster.
Yeah.
But here's your sticker label. And it has a print date of January 18th. No, wait. I think June 31st, 1998. 1988, yeah. Because there's this one.
1996.
Yeah, because there's this print date, and then there's this print date.
But the one in the middle is the one that counts there. January 18th, 1996.
So it's 1996 VHS. So it'll still have the old Wonder Home Video logo before 97.
Yep.
But yeah, this Blockbuster Video says
September 12th, 2002.
Yeah. But the box says it's a 1991 box.
There you go.
But a 96 tape. So there you go.
All right. There you go.
There you go. That's all I have.
All right. So I'll go over.
Luke has. He has a lot to show.
Yep. I got a lot to show.
Show him how much you have.
All right. But I'm just going to go ahead and just put these into one stack since because these are the pawn shop pickups. All of these were $5 a piece. Like I say this every time. All the Blu-rays there, even if you get 4Ks, $5 a piece. So I bought Supernatural season 12 because it was there for literally $5, and I'm still halfway through season 1. I still got to get back on the train and continue.
If Jacob Hubbard was in here, he'd be like, "Good boy."
I actually talked to him about it a couple weeks ago.
And I never watched Supernatural.
And then we got season 5 of Justified, another one of my favorite shows. I still want to get the rest of the seasons at some point. Absolutely love that show. Oh, God. I can't believe I own this movie now. But again, it was $5. And again, nostalgia. Gulliver's Travels.
Heard that as an awful movie.
I liked it as a kid, but even if I watch it now as an adult, I probably would not. I probably would just like it as more of a guilty pleasure.
You can tell that Jack Black is standing in front of a green screen.
Yeah, because this, in all actuality, is not a very good movie. But because this movie was trashed on when it came out.
And for good reason.
Again, it's been years since I've seen it because I remember renting it from Family Video when I was younger. But I don't know. Anyways,
it's awful Jack Black films. So.
And then we got Borderlands. Borderlands is worse than Minecraft. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Borderlands is way worse. And then got Three Musketeers, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, Three Musketeers. Grew up watching that as well. And then also, Jay mentioned this one. I also bought March of the Penguins on Blu-ray. They had this there, so I was like, you know what? Sure. All right, then took advantage in the Criterion sale. Got the last 3 Wes Anderson films I needed on Criterion. Moonrise Kingdom. Love the look of this Criterion.
Somebody watching, please send him that Wes Anderson Criterion big Blu-ray set.
Dude, they're not going to spend hundreds of dollars just to send that to me, dude. There's no way. Also got the Grand Budapest Hotel. Again, amazing artwork.
I was contemplating picking up Bottle Rocket to start off Wes Anderson.
And then Isle of Dogs. So all of his films that have Criterions, I now have all of them.
Yeah, like I said, I was gonna pick up Bottle Rocket, but I was like,
Well, if you really want like the perfect start to Wes Anderson, you got to watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. Like that's the perfect start. And then Michael sent this one to me, Altered States, the 4K version that is.
I sent that to Mike as well. Very good movie, but very weird.
Super weird, dude. Holy fuck.
We might do a watch along of that film.
Maybe one day, who knows?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna group these together.
I think that might be the watch along that I might start off the new year of.
All right, I'm gonna group these together. This is Spinal Tap and Spinal Tap 2. The End Continues. Watched this for the first time last month. Absolutely love this movie. And for this one to be a long delayed sequel, this was damn good. All right.
Spinal Tap.
I recommend both of them. Honestly, they're both great. And then picked up Freakier Friday. Now, look, I was not initially going to buy this. I was going to wait until I was going to put this on my Christmas list. But I saw the price for this on Amazon. It was $31.99. And I was like, no.
Wow, that's the cheapest for Disney, the price. All the others are like $40-$50.
But then when I actually checked it when I was in Walmart. Because the next movie I'm going to show, I also picked up there as well. Like I said, on Amazon, it was $31.99. This at Walmart was $25. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and just get it at Walmart.
And Disney didn't even put it out in 4K.
Yeah. I mean, I like the movie. It's not great, though.
It's a cash grab.
Yeah. And then, well, speaking of cash grabs, because this movie made a shit ton of money, The Conjuring Last Rites. I own this movie now. I mainly have it to complete the franchise because I don't really care for this movie.
No 4K?
They didn't even have the 4K in stock at my Walmart. And plus I have the other 3 on Blu-ray.
Oh, that makes sense.
But here's the other thing though that I hate about this. They just originally called The Conjuring, the third one, just called The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And then when the Blu-ray came out, they just slapped on the 3. They did the same thing with this one, The Conjuring 4 Last Rites. Stop doing that. Seriously, that's stupid. Anyways, I digress. And then picked up Downton Abbey, the grand finale, which I actually just watched a couple days ago. Really enjoyed this. Going to start watching the show here pretty soon and then rewatch all 3 movies.
It was one of the highest rated shows on public television.
I do want to watch the show. I mean, my parents love that show. So, and then got The Naked Gun, one of my favorites of the year. Love this movie.
I still got to see it. I still got to pick it up.
Really quick, I'll take out the disc for this one so I can show this off. Even though I've kind of shown this steelbook multiple times, this is legit one of my favorite steelbooks I own. Him.
Why?
Show off the.
I want to get that. I'm like, why is the steelbook $37 on Amazon?
Well, again, steelbooks are hella pricey these days, but also to be fair, this steelbook is pretty badass. And when you flip it over, the best shot of the movie is on the inside of the steelbook. Tracy says the Naked Gun movie was great. The snowman scene was insane. Yes. Tracy, I could not stop laughing at the snowman scene. That was hilarious. But him, I like this movie. This is on it. That might be kind of a hot take. I like it. Okay.
Maybe
now, Michael.
Maybe I'll find it cheaper on eBay.
Now, Michael, here was the other movie, like we said, with like Life of Chuck and Weapons. This is the other movie I need you to watch before the end of the year. Because this one's currently in my top 10. The Long Walk. And this is the steelbook. I don't know why. It makes it hard to get it out of the slipcover for some reason.
I hate when you do that with the packaging like that.
But still, really cool style steelbook right here. with the sunglasses. And here's the full design. I'm going to also show the steelbook off as well. Also show off the discs. There you go. Show off also the inside of the steelbook. Come on. There you go.
I like that background.
Yeah. This is a great movie. Like I said, it's currently sitting in my top 10 right now. I cried multiple times watching this in theaters. But yeah, if you guys have not seen The Long Walk, I'm just gonna say right now, it's very bleak, but this is a must watch. All right. And then next up, got Fallout Season 1 on 4K, one of my all-time favorite shows. And we might be planning for next week for Mike and I to be doing a spoiler talk for this first season so we can build up for Season 2. Because I've said this multiple times, but me and Mike are also going to be doing episode recaps of Season 2. So be on the lookout for that.
Now I got to tell you, there's a scene in Fallout where they go into like this abandoned supermarket called Super Duper Mart.
Yep.
And that was filmed not too far from me.
Nice.
But I pass by there like plenty of times if I go like into Brooklyn or to the city. Now they turn that spot. It was a ShopRite. And they're turning that now into a car dealership.
Interesting. But yeah. But fantastic Season 1. I'm hoping that Season 2 is just as good, if not better. And I'm going to be rewatching this also to build up for the spoiler discussion. And last but certainly not least is also one of my favorite movies of the year, Together, on 4K. I love this movie. It's awesome. And yes, Michael.
And he said it's better than The Substance.
Yes, I think that. Because to be completely fair, this movie is actually a lot like it's more rewatchable than The Substance, because The Substance has parts where it does drag, because that movie is extremely long.
Did it need to be long?
No, but this...
I mean, even though I love The Substance, it did not need to be that long. Like, yeah. I kind of felt that it dragged in parts.
Because, let me look at the runtime for this movie. 102 minutes. So, yeah, this movie is under 2 hours.
You know what Michael says? He says, you guys are the equivalent of listening to the Beatles for the first time. Simply beautiful.
Thanks, Michael. But anyways, yeah, Together, I love this movie. Like I said, it's in my favorite movies of the year. Again, I know that take might be a little bit controversial, that I like this one a little bit more than The Substance, but it's great. Definitely check it out if you guys haven't seen it yet. Anyways, guys, that is it. That is our new episode of Movie Fanatics. Stay tuned for next week's episode. And also, got my November ranking coming out soon. Also got a review for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And also Sunday, watch along for Terrifier 3 for the Christmas season.
And we also have a, maybe we're going to do a 1-year anniversary show.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, maybe episode 40 will probably just be a hangout, because it's since it's our 1-year anniversary stream. Or wait, isn't technically our 1-year anniversary stream when is it? The 10th, I think.
Yeah,
that's next Wednesday. That's our 1-year anniversary stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy. So maybe next week it'll be our 1-year anniversary stream, and then which will be episode 39.
Yeah, December 10th.
So next week will be our anniversary stream for Movie Fanatics, and then which will of course be episode 39. Episode 40 We'll be going with game night.
Game night.
It'll be a game night. So it'll be another movie trivia themed game night.
You know, a little throwback to episode 1. You know what you had as your background?
Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah.
But that was because we didn't have thumbnails at the time. So
yeah. I think for next week's show you should add a little Kraven the Hunter as the background. As a throwback. As a throwback to the first episode.
No. No thanks. But Jay says great stream. Thank you. And also thank you, Tracy, by the way. It says great stream as well.
If anybody wants to come on our stream next week for the 1 year anniversary show, let us know.
Yep. So anyways, guys, that is it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining the stream. Thank you once again, Michael, for being here. And we will see you guys in the next one.
We'll
Peace.
See you all next week.
I'll give you hell 'cause the rules were given. I didn't take them, but I'm breaking them all. I'll give you hell 'cause the rules were given. Receive and just do what you're told.